This is Shawn Lamb for Streaming Media Producer. I'm here with Charles from Matrox, and we're here to talk about the Matrox MC100. Now, this is one device, but it has many uses. Charles, can you walk me through a few of them?
Of course. Well, this is essentially one mini converter, but as you said, it does 10 different workflows. So the original idea was to do a monitoring device, so SDI to HDMI. We deal with all sorts of SDIs, so 3G, dual link, HD, and SD. It's also a distribution amplifier, so you can input a single signal, duplicate and extend it for a longer range. It's also a switcher. It's a true broadcast switcher in the sense that it switches on the switching point as per the SMPTE RP168 specification. So there's no glitch. It's a glitch-free switch. It's a clean switch.
How do we do that switch? Is that on here?
There's two buttons right here on the unit that you can switch from one channel to the other, one spigot to the other.
The world's smallest video switcher, just right here. AB, 2 camera.
That's it. It's that easy. And then with other workflows, you can switch to the other workflows, let's say the 3D workflows that I'm going to explain in a few seconds. And what's really neat is that the downstream devices, they don't see a change of the signal. So they're just going to keep processing and recording the signal, which is really neat. It's also a lossless signal switcher. So if you have two inputs coming in and your primary input goes dead, well, the device is going to detect that right away and automatically switch to the proper input. It's also a multiplexer and a demultiplexer. So you can input two HD-SDI signal, 1.5 gigabyte each, and you combine them with one 3G signal, which is 3 gigabyte. And then on the other end, you can demultiplex, so get again those two signals independent. What's really neat with this is that since it's 2 times 1.5 gigabyte, well, there's no missing data. So the full metadata is there, the full audio, 16-channel audio, closed captioning, everything's there. It's also a full-fledged 3D processor. So you can input a left eye, right eye camera, and you can output on SDI and on HDMI because all the outputs are live all the time. So, and you can map them however you want. So
that's one SDI input and 3 outputs. 2 are SDI, 1's HDMI.
Yeah, there's 2 SDI inputs actually.
2 SDI, okay.
2 SDI inputs, 2 SDI outs, 1 HDMI output. And yeah, so you can output, so you come with 2 cameras, left eye, right eye, and you can output side-by-side and over-under on SDI, or side-by-side over-under in frame packing, which is a brand new way to preview 3D on HDMI 1.4. Instead of being half the resolution, it's a full frame, so it's really good quality. We also have analysis modes on this product, so yeah, exactly. Analysis modes are for stereographers to see if their shots are properly converged. Because when you do 3D, you need to make sure that your convergence is correct for the screen you're shooting for. Because if it's not correct, then the viewer won't have a good experience while viewing your content. So analysis modes include anaglyph, which is the red and blue glasses, or red and cyan, I mean. 50-50, which is both frames half opacity, so you can really see the outline properly. And then difference, which is frame number 1 minus frame number 2. And then you can see if you're properly converged. Talking about convergence, with these 2 hardware buttons right here, you can adjust convergence directly on the unit. So you can converge and diverge your images. You can actually vertically align them, and you can flip and flop the images if you're using a mirror rig.
All right, so a lot of 3D workflows built into this device.
Exactly.
Now let's talk a bit about the price on this device here. I mean, it's a tiny little thing. How much?
It's $495, and it's available right now in all the dealers of Matrox.
Okay, and power. How is it powered?
It's powered by one 5-volt 3-amp connector. It's a locking power supply. It's actually a metal power supply, metal locking power supply. Broken a lot of plastic ones, and now we went for metal here. It's actually very high quality, so it's a very nice little device. There's also dip switches right here at the bottom. You can save presets. So if, let's say, you set it up as a distribution amplifier, well, you can save it to dip switch 1, and then you set it up as a 3D analysis tool, well, you can set it up to dip switch 2, and it's as easy as that.
All right, so Charles, thank you very much. This is the Matrox MC100. From a videographer to a stereographer, this little all-in-one solution has a lot of different inputs and output opportunities for you. Thanks a lot, Charles.
You're more welcome.